CASETiFY sent us 2 boxes full of cases for the S23 Ultra, the S23 regular, and the S23 Plus. And today we're gonna go through each of these cases. I'm gonna review whether they work on the wireless charger, and we're gonna do a little bit of a drop test. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. In this box, we have these 2 cases for the S23 Ultra. Okay, we have these. Both of them are semi-clear. This one is more clear. We got the CASETiFY branding all across. I mean, when you buy CASETiFY, you want to show off you have CASETiFY, right? You're paying a premium product. You want to show off your premium case, but it also feels a lot more premium than the other soft cases, and you really feel that all around the edges. These edges where the flat top, which is a hard plastic, connects to the bezels is very sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this into my, or stick this on my phone, yeah. Oh. It's a tight fit. It is a tight fit. Am I afraid that I'm hurting my phone? Like I'm actually hurting the edges? No, not really. It's a S23 Ultra. It's got the aluminum edges. Last year they were fine. I'm hoping they stay fine this year, but it's on and it fits solid. One of the biggest problems I have with cases is the buttons, and I've got to say the buttons on this are actually super easy to press. No one is gonna have any issues when it comes to like trying to dig in to press the button on the case. That's not gonna be a problem. Let's go ahead and see if it wireless charges. Obviously paying homage to my boy Flossie Carter. It does wirelessly charge. So the case passes all the different tests. This next case, this really caught my attention. This is what the backside looks like. So it's pretty much white on the inside. It's got all the color on the outside. This case, it reminds me of Attack on Titan. I mean, obviously it's got a giant broccoli instead of a Titan. But yeah, okay. In general, these cases are tighter than the other phones. Okay, but they fit so snug, and that makes the button pressing so easy. But also, because they fit so snug, they can actually pack in a little bit more protection all around the sides without increasing the size of the phone, which is super important for a phone as big as something like this. But again, it's easy to hold. The buttons are easy to click. Does it wirelessly charge? I'm sure it does. It absolutely does. So I like this case. Now you're covering up a little bit more of your back, like you see less of my phone color, but I mean, I'm fine with that. This back has its own show. Between the two, this is a tough choice. We're gonna open the rest and then I'm gonna choose which one's my favorite. So let's put this one back in here, take this one off, and let's keep it moving. Before we get into the second box, they also provided 3 different cases for the regular S23, which we're gonna be getting on this channel soon, so make sure to smash that subscribe button. But we have the matte black. This is hard all around, so there's no real flex here. It's just a hard shell case, but it's all matte black, which is always a win. We also have a clear case. This has these extra like jumpy rubberized edges. Obviously you're getting more protection with those edges, but I'm not a fan of that extra grip. Same thing with this case. Now this case from a distance, it looks real. It looks like your phone doesn't have a back on it. Like it looks pretty good. And because this is matte, so this is actually a matte finish, that kind of adds to the illusion because there's no gloss glaring at someone who's looking at it. So it's a pretty cool concept. All right, moving into box number 2. And remember, okay, all of these cases I've got linked down below, but let's go ahead and open up this. Oh, I'm seeing something I like. I'm seeing some I really like. Okay, so we have another tempered glass screen protector. This is for the S23 Plus. We're gonna be testing out the Ultra glass protector in just a little bit. Ooh, okay, so there's another box here. It's got nothing in it. Oh, this is for the Ultra. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to buy a regular S23 now to try out this case. So we have one for the regular S23. This is actually for the small version. Obviously, it was made for you. It's got your boys branding on it, so I mean, it's extra special. Look at that. Oh, you can't see the branding. Wait, let me get this out. There you go. Top down got me. Top down got me. and it's got this green hue to it. So I like that. I like that it's not a solid green, it's this transparent greenish hue. That's pretty cool. We also have another regular clear case for the S23, the regular S23. Again, we got these additional specced edges and bumpers. The idea here is that they carry the same sort of protection throughout all of these lineups. So if you're seeing something that you like that's for the regular S23, they're gonna have it for the Plus and the Ultra. So keep that in mind. All right, this one is definitely something that caught my attention. Look, dude, these colors pop. These colors are bright. So it's kind of similar to the broccoli one, where on the back there's nothing, it's just white, but wow, this is matte. There's a little bit of gloss mixed into it, and of course it's clear at edges, so you're really, this is just popping. This I might actually buy, I probably will buy the S23 Plus just so I can use this case. This case is that cool. I really like this color scheme. Wow. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. For the cover, honestly, the white is gonna look the best because that's gonna help it stand out even more. I mean, if your phone is black, you're just gonna be hiding a little bit of a few of the details are gonna hide, just because there are quite a bit of details in these images, which is it's just super, super cool. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. Too bad it's not for the Ultra. So this one just says Fossil on it, which is okay, it's pretty cool. Again, you got those speckled edges that go all the way around, and it's a clear case. It's pretty much the same exact protection gear that we saw in these first two cases. So you're getting basically the same protection out of this one as well. Let's pop it into the phone and boom. I know the buttons are gonna work, and they do really well. And it's super clear, so I mean, you get to see Fossil. One thing we haven't talked about yet is the S Pen. Now, obviously, the phone, it's gonna be able to charge on most different sort of chargers, just because the opening is quite big. So you'll be able to get quite a few different sizes of USB-C chargers in your Ultra. But is the S Pen easy to access? Yes. I've seen worse. The reason this is easy to access is not because there's little protection on the bottom. In fact, the bottom is actually pretty thick. Take a look for yourself. Is because the hole cutout for the S Pen is quite large. So, I mean, my nails are small, but even then, getting all the way into the hole and pulling out. There are some cases, I'm looking at Spigen, that make it almost impossible to take out the S Pen just because of how tight they make the little hole. So that's just something to keep in mind. I've got no problem with the S Pen access on this phone, and that's gonna extend to all of the lineup because, again, they're carrying a very, very similar design, especially in the S23. Although designs are different, the build of the protection gear and the build of the case itself has been the same throughout. So let's keep it moving. So this is the last case for the S23 Ultra. It's the clear case. Again, we've got a very, very similar build for all three different cases. And although designs are different for the S23 Ultras, the case build quality is the same. You're getting the same speckled bezels for each of these, and I kind of like that. So instead of doing the usual boring matte black or just gloss black, you're getting a little bit of glitter in your case, and it's also improving the grip by a huge part. I mean, the phone has these aluminum bezels. Although the design of the phone is boxier than last year, it's still not the most grippy phone, right? It's not meant to be. So these definitely are enhancing the grip of the device. All right, so which one takes the cake? All of them wirelessly charged, so the wireless charger will have absolutely no issues with any of the CASETiFY cases. Whether you get custom lettering on your case, it's gonna come out perfect because, I mean, it's absolutely perfect. Or whether you go with the clear, I mean, the clears are very clear, it's no question, but which one is my favorite out of these ones? Well, it's this one. Hands down, it's gotta be this one. But because I don't have the S23 in the studio, which one of the Ultra cases here is my favorite? Oh boy. You know, I actually like this just because of how crazy it is. Before we pop the case on the phone, I'm gonna go and grab the S23 Ultra screen protector from CASETiFY, and we're gonna see if it actually addresses problems or if the screen protector actually causes more problems for the phone. Let's go ahead and take a look. Got the hammers, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the hammers today. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna hammer the clear case because this is my least favorite. I like it, but it's not the favorite, okay? Now, obviously, don't do this at home. I've also got the screen protector here. Now, let's go ahead and hammer the phone first. I'm dying to hammer my phone, okay? Here we go. How do we do this? We don't. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my phone on the ground. Or actually, I'll just drop it from here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my phone from here, okay? This is a real test right now. This is my actual S23 Ultra, $1,200. I'm a little scared right now. Go. Okay, so the phone will survive a 2.5 foot drop. This is the CASETiFY S23 Ultra screen protector, and this is important because it's a big screen, it's a fragile screen, we want to protect it. The problem is that I bought a screen protector earlier, you may have seen it in my last video, and that didn't go so well. So it wasn't one of those plastic garbage ones, but it was adding this rainbowing effect, number one, and the touchscreen was off. Even after increasing the sensitivity and re-establishing my fingerprints, it still wouldn't work so well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the CASETiFY screen protector. Now, CASETiFY, by the way, has screen protectors for all the other devices as well, just for the S23 regular, but we don't have that in the studio. But I wouldn't care too much because the S23 regular and the S23 Plus have a flat display. This has a curved display, so it's a little bit different. Oh, okay, so there's one glass screen inside. We have a few different artifacts in here. We got the wipes, we got the cleanups. All right, let's go ahead and use all of them. There's not really a how-to. I mean, there's a high chance I fail. So my screen is luscious right now. It's beautiful. Go ahead and peel off the screen. There's only... Dude, there's a circle. There's actually... You guys see that right there? There's this circle in the screen protector. That's after removing that. I don't know. That's not supposed to be there, by the way. What the hell? All right, let's go ahead and put it on. I mean, it's not on the instructions. So I'm gonna put this down now. Yeah, wow, this is really bad. So it's not that the application is bad, but there's this spot that you're seeing right there, that should not be there. And that was, I don't even know, it's not a hole in the film, because the film, even though there's that like little spot that looks like the circle, that's exactly where the circle was, it's not a cutout. So the film is one piece. For some reason, there was just circular residue, usually where the screen protector, or not the screen, the fingerprint scanner is going to be. There's this like circular residue, and I don't know why that's there. Now when I open it, the good news is that there's no rainbowing effect. So, I mean, that's the only good news you're gonna get here, and I'm being honest, okay? I'm always honest with my reviews. There's this like grid, so in the light, I can see this grid effect happening. There's tons of like little grids on my phone. That's not gonna impact me because when my phone is on, I don't see them at all. But this circle is making my screen protector absolutely useless. So, CASETiFY, the cases. The cases are perfect. The quality of the screen protector is good. Oh, this came off way too easily. Am I doing something wrong? Is there another film or something? There's no stick. There's no adhesive. I was just smashing my phone. So what's super weird is that there's no adhesive on the tempered glass. The adhesive is all around the edges. So the adhesive is only found under these black edges. Those are all super adhesive, and on the bottom as well. And then this like middle portion, which is like a blatant circle, like you can see that circle, it's just super sticky, but nothing else here has any kind of adhesive. Did I take off the adhesive with the, no, there's nothing adhesive on this either. Yeah, it was held on literally by the edge. This is the weirdest screen protector I've ever installed. I'm sorry, CASETiFY, I can't give this one to you. When I'm interested, are all of their cases like this? Wait. So this is for the regular S23. I'm just checking if they're, because I know CASETiFY for cases. I don't know CASETiFY for, okay, so this is for the regular S23. This one doesn't have that residue with that big circle thing in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it as well. And we're just gonna put it on, plop it on, see if it's a little bit different. Because usually what you wanna see right now is, yeah, that right there. So as you can see, there's bubbles now that are going through my phone. That's what you want to see, because that means that all of those parts are actually sticky. So for the regular S23, and that's not a big deal because it's a flat device, right? So for flat devices, it's not too difficult to make a case. And the case, there's a little bit of adhesive there. So for the S23, I've got no problem. For the regular S23, and I'm sure the S23 Plus as well, there was absolutely no problem putting the case on. For the Ultra though, this is some weird stuff going on. There is no adhesive on the glass part. There's this like weird circular residue thing in the middle that I don't know why. That's the only sticky part of the whole case. And like, it's really obvious when it's on your phone. So it's kind of getting in my way. And yeah, the only adhesive is all around the edges. I don't know what the idea behind this was. I don't know, man. And it says like, push out any air bubbles that form. There was no air bubbles forming because there was no adhesive there. There's nothing adhesive about this. So it just sat there, and there was like quite a bit of space even. Yeah, wait, is my phone working? Yeah, okay, so it's fine. The phone is fine. Woo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video by putting on my favorite CASETiFY case on my phone. Okay, it's this one. This is my favorite, and you're gonna see this case. Wait. Yeah, these are snug cases. They do be kind of snug, all right? But I like it. I'm gonna enjoy this case a lot. Now, if you want to see how this case does over time, so over a month, 2 months, 3 months, make sure to smash the subscribe button, because we're gonna be following the journey through a months and long-term reviews and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna be taking this up to Toronto tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up there, even though I'm there right now. I'm gonna be up there also tomorrow, and we're gonna be, putting this case through a lot. So make sure to smash that subscribe button if you also want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest of the S23 Ultra when it comes to features, problems, and so much more. Make sure to smash the subscribe button. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.
1番線に天王寺行きが到着します。危険ですから、白線の内側でお待ちください。